Hey people. Mind control. Scientists engineer Magneto, protein capable of remotely controlling brain and behavior. Isn't that great? Technology is just mega super. Apparently an experiment was done where this was inserted into, you know what, where it was injected into brains of mice to ultimately control the reward motivation centers of brain using magnetic fields. Isn't that amazing? Scientists developed a new method of controlling certain nerve cells of the brain to manipulate behaviors, and it's delivered via viral injection. In 2016, researchers at the University of Virginia in Charlottesville genetically engineered a magnetized protein called Magneto, which is inserted into what I said before and into animal's brain to manipulate neural activity under the remote influence of magnetic fields. Next, the researchers inserted the Magneto DNA sequence into the genome of together with the gene encoding green fluorescent protein and regulatory DNA sequences that cause the construct to be expressed only in specified types of neurons. They then injected it into the brains of mice, targeting the entorhinal cortex, and dissected the animals' brains to identify the cells that emitted green fluorescence. Using the microelectrodes, they then showed that applying a magnetic field to the brain slices activated magneto so that the cells produce nervous impulses. In one final experiment, the researchers injected magneto into the striatum of freely behaving mice, a deep brain structure containing dopamine-producing neurons that are involved in reward and motivation, and then placed the animals into an apparatus split into magnetized and non-magnetized sections. Mice expressing magneto spent far more time in the magnetized areas than mice that did not, because activation of the protein caused the striatal neurons expressing it to release dopamine, so that the mice found being in those areas rewarding. Sounds so like those little 20-minute neighborhoods. This shows this shows that Magneto can remotely control the firing of neurons deep within the brain and also control complex behaviors. Does that mean if you step out of the 20-minute neighborhood that you're going to get This one here I'll read for you because it's all in French. Parlez-vous français? No, not this week. Maybe next week. All right. What will follow is, hang on, where is it? Are we at the beginning? Somebody, this guy here, okay, he does a lot of different talks and stuff like that. And I went on the hunt. I tried to find something in English. I couldn't find it in English. So if anybody can find me this guy's lectures or whatever in English, can you please let me know, okay? We're at the beginning here, so it should start at the beginning. So I'm going to read you the bottom. I mean, yes, you can probably see it yourself or whatever, but I'll read it to you anyway. What will follow is the contamination of the bloodstreams of mankind. In the biological destruction, there are the organized tempests on the magnetic fields.
Plus que les tempêtes organisées par les champs électromagnétiques, il y a également
that will follow is the contamination of the bloodstreams of mankind. Oops. I already read that.
Que nous mettrons dans le sang et dans les veines de l'humanité en créant des
creating international, sorry, damn, I'm good this morning. It's too early. I've been up since like friggin' 2 o'clock. Creating intentional infections.
infections. Et ensuite de ça, ayant créé ces infections volontairement, on créera des lois
This will be enforced by laws that will make vaccination mandatory.
qui obligera la population à se faire donner des vaccins. Et dans ces vaccins,
And these pricks will make possible to control people.
il y aura tout ce qu'il faut pour que vous puissiez être contrôlés. On introduira
The pricks will have liquid crystals that will become hosted in the brain cells.
introduira dans ces vaccins des cristaux liquides. Ces cristaux se logeront dans les cellules de votre cerveau et ils deviendront
which will become micro-receivers of electromagnetic fields. You know what comes to mind? That movie that I keep telling you guys about, where you've got the tower, okay? You've got the mobile tower and everybody's running in the same direction, all following each other, like everybody keeps in time and everybody's humming, but they continuously keep rotating around the tower. That's what comes to mind. I can't remember what the bloody movie is called, but you should watch it. Coming to a neighborhood near you soon.
des micro-récepteurs à des champs électromagnétiques envoyés par des ondes d'ultrasonique
Where waves of very, very low frequency will be sent.
à très, très basse fréquence. Et avec ces ondes,
and through these low frequency waves, people will be unable to think.
à très basse fréquence, on pourra vous empêcher de penser. On pourra faire
You'll be turned into a zombie. I think they already started. I think this has already started.
de vous des zombies. Et n'allez pas croire
Don't think of this as an hypothesis. This has been done.
que je suis au stage où je pense que c'est l'hypothèse. Ce que je vous compte, c'est fait. Souvenez-vous.
Think of Rwanda. Now, I don't know if this guy's talking about Rwanda as in Rwanda, or if there's a place. I mean, I went on the hunt, and all I could find was about the civil war. They refer to it as Rwanda genocide, right? But I couldn't find any info that relates to what he's talking about. Okay, if he's talking about the crystals and whatever being related to the Rwanda genocide, I'm trying to find information on that. So if anybody can come up with anything, let me know. Because I haven't been able to. And anything out there that is by this guy, it's all in French.
Le Rwanda. Destruction biologique.
Pierre Gilbert, 1995. Are you the mouse? Are we the mice, people? Do you want to be one of the mice? Are we already the mice? I don't know. Let me know what you think.